Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and here we are on May the 28th, Tuesday, checking out the NASDAQ. I hope you guys had an awesome week. Your long weekend for Memorial Day was good. I hope you look back at some of the sacrifices that were made for us all, the freedoms that we do enjoy. So I hope you're ready to take on the market. So today, usually right after the Memorial Day, everybody's tried to get back in the market, right? So pick your entries carefully. The market can be quite crazy after a holiday. I like this look right here. Now that we've cleared out these lows, I'm looking right here. I'd like to see that break this high, come back, find some support inside here, and then start running for back inside this range. And the highs, the liquidity resting above the market right here. That's where I'm looking at right now for NASDAQ. I guess we should make sure that we're actually online, which I'm sure we are. I know Doza's been waiting for us. It's like, wait, when is that guy on anyway? Keep track of your time now, Doza. We are live right now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Should be around 2 or 3 o'clock over there in England. So that should be roughly the time. It's usually my cousins are. We have a chat with him in the morning. He catches him in the afternoon. So let me see where we're at here. Looks like we're live. Doza's first thing through the door, first one through the door. Morning, Doza. Or good afternoon for you over there. So here it's raining over there. It's a little, it's supposed to be a nice and sunny day, 20 degrees today, 24 degrees today, I think. 8 degrees out there. Yeah, high's 23, 24 degrees today. Love it. So now if we trade below this low of this, the high of this candle here, if we trade below there on a close, look for further downside to take out these lows below us. I think Michael's looking for a run down into here. I will confirm that, yay, if we close below here. I will continue to go bearish. Otherwise, if we break above the high, we're going bullish. Day after the holidays, usually stays away. Smart guy. Smart guy goes up. After the holidays, got to be careful. Okay, so let's go through these charts real quick, see what we got. Crude, ooh, oil looks good right now. Let me have a look at that one. Oil looks good for a long right now. Up into here. I do like the idea of that long right now. Right here. I don't think I'll get it, but I want the bottom of that. So if I'm wrong, I can something I hate about these where is my Well, I think that worked out. That went through it already, didn't it? Yep. Oh, well, I guess we're not long there. Gotta take out significant lows, I guess. Or have my stop loss too tight. See where that one closes. Well, it did close below, so we're going lower. Okay, let's anyway, let's look for oil. I'm looking for, obviously now we're going to go a little lower, so look for a run below these lows. And let's look at the 1 hour chart here. Overall, I'm bullish still. We've had lots of attempts to get up there. Back inside this little range here in the hourly. We'll find some support off of here. We close below it. That's how we close, start off below, trade it above, come back inside. If we trade below this, then we're looking for another run below these lows here. Mean threshold. Still think we're bullish on oil. Let's look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones, we've traded below the lows, come back in. Look at that, right just there. That's awesome. Look at this here. Here's your swing. The high on this candle right here is 39,736. The close on this one, 39,721. So we actually closed below this, traded back up into consequent encroachment right off of a level that we were calling for back here. Hit it nicely, and now we've had some beautiful reaction off of that. That would have been a nice solid day, 2 days run down. I like it. So further downside, if we continue to close down below here, we're going from premium to discount. It goes over here or here in this discount range. You'd stick with this one here or this reprice rebalance on this side here. Immediate rebalance. They're going to be roughly the same ones. So roughly this area here on the downside. Dixie, what do we got for Dixie? Dixie daily. Still looking for continuation on the downside. Look for a run. Yeah, I'm still bearish. We've opened on that and just started closing lower, running lower, looking for the rejection block, obviously, and then these equal lows down here. Which is my overall. Yeah, we're looking for the equal lows down there. Canadian dollars stagnant right now. Don't have much on that one. Right now we're running up higher on New Zealand dollars, so this is good. Close above here today. Come back, find some support right there on the mean threshold tomorrow to go long. Wednesday can set the high of the week. Running for liquidity above the market here for Wednesday. So today I want to see it just establish a high, come back inside that range, play inside here today, and then close above. Australian dollar. Let's look at the daily. We come back into this area right here tomorrow and push higher. We may work all the way up into this order block, take this old high out here. If we run all the way through this, I'd like to see this run all the way through with a body candle, like a big bold candle today. But after holiday, get a run. I'm looking for a run into this candle here through the mean threshold and get a body above that, trade back into it, go long, aiming for up. The next fair value gap above you, a little pool of liquidity sitting up here, these triple highs. It's in a sideways. Let's see her run up into 6. Yeah, if we could retrace them back up into this level here, go short. Unless the American dollar starts to continue to drop, then we should see a run through here on the daily. There's a little gap right here. We trade through that, come back inside it. You're looking for the range between here and here on the daily. In the yen, we've dug really deep into this already. I like to find some support off of here. Well, this is in oil again, isn't it? Find some support off the top of the daily fair value gap here and continue going longer. So today, close above, inside this range we've created, just above the fair value gap. Come back, find some support at this, push for higher prices, rejection block and higher. We do have a reversal here. Body trades below it right here. We've traded back up inside it for a short. If your stop loss is sitting up here and you're going along right here, and it ran close to your stop loss, closed above you here, opened, traded down, give you one opportunity out of your trade before reversing on you. Traded below, opened up right on it to go short. Dividend, high yielding dividends funds in Canada. Copper's looking good. Gold, let's have a look at gold. On the 5-minute, what a beautiful reversal. Look at this. Body here trades above it. You open on it, comes right back in, gives you an opportunity to get long right there, right to the mean threshold of that candle, or the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, I should say. And then massive upside. That is a really awesome trade for a 5-minute reversal. Now you've taken out some highs. Consolidation. Trade above, cam model 1. Here's another cam model right here. Body breaks above, come back, top of it right here. The little consolidation clip. Nice. Okay. So higher prices, looking for these old highs up here. What's the hourly look like? Keep your eye on this level here for gold. Look for it to trade back into here. Let's go long. Now that we've got this stepping stone thing happening, this would be a great place for it to come back into that order block and continue higher. So watch that for 10 o'clock or so. So for Bitcoin, you want to get above here. Come back inside, preferably the mean threshold of that level to go higher. Aim for this one inside the range and then higher. I'm always looking for these on the opposite side. That's what I look for upside liquidity. That range. Once you get the inversion and the reversal happening, look for the upside opposite inside the range you're in. Soybeans came right up to our premium level again. I love this premium. All the way back down to a discount. All the way up into the premium, worked it, wicked up there, did some damage with the wicks, bodies respecting that fair value gap, then came all the way back down into the level we were talking about again, the discount. Love it. Inside this whole range, you got this one right here. That little fellow right there. And let's see how it comes back and tags it so evenly here. Nice. All right, so what you wanted to see now is you want to see, are we going to hold here? Or are we going to trade through it? So if we lose the fair value gap on the downside and trade back into it, you're looking for further to downside, looking for these equal lows to get taken out inside the consolidation. Or we're having another revisit of this up here. We want to see it close through that now and through this. Otherwise, you're back inside this smaller range right here. And that one is in the premium. Well, it's more like consequent encroachment, this fair value gap sitting right here. If you draw that out all the way across, pull your fib tool on the range, it's probably sitting right at 50%, which is the fill of this fair value gap here. So if we run back, if that ends up becoming a fair value gap, if we close on this candle with this gap open, look for a run back up inside here, which will be the bottom. Here, let me make this bigger. I've got a few minutes left. So 50% of that range is sitting right here. I guess you could go back up into here. Premium discount. Or stay trading above it. And I'll look for another run back up in here, and 50% is right in the middle. So that guy's sitting right in the middle of the range. So even if you trade back into this, there are a little there's a little imbalance sitting right here. So if you trade just above 50% and continue going down, or if you trade above this and continue pushing higher, look for this fair value gap above you, and then you want to see it get through this, close above this to continue higher, or close below this to continue lower. So those are your outside ranges now that you visited them twice. You've got to break the premium to go higher or the discount to go lower, or you're staying inside that range for the short term. That's soybeans. It's a long time to be sitting and talking about soybeans, but well, corn sure took off, hey? Body trades above it right here. If you can't get the fair value gap here, the body trades above it here. As soon as it trades back into this order block, you go long. You would have caught a massive jump. And we're coming back into that discount range again. So now look for this level here. We were talking about coffee yesterday. It had to get above this level here or this level here to go long. Traded above there. Well, that wasn't yesterday. We've got above these levels last week. These are all daily levels. Let me have a look at this. Well, that's corn, sorry. I just want you to see this. Even on the daily, it marks itself out. So we get a body closing above, trade below. So you don't know if you're going higher or lower. So if it's trading below, you get out. Opens, comes down, puts a scare on you, comes back up, gives you an opportunity to get yourself out of the trade. So you wait for that side, upside to get taken again. Trades above it, comes back inside it. Ideal entry is right here again to go long. Because if you're wrong and it trades below it, you get the opportunity like this to break even or get yourself out at break even. So you always take that low when you're going the lowest part of the fair value gap if you want to go higher, and the highest part of the fair value gap if you want to go lower. So if you would have taken this one here, you said, I want to go lower, right at that high there, and then it broke. It just came down, tagged, and then went through you. It would have came back and taken you out of your stop. Full stop would have been taken if you thought that that was going to go lower. If you waited because it was too consolidated for the next level, you have a body break the high right here, trades back to it here, and you go long. If you're still not sure and you want to wait for the next one, body trades above it right here. You come back into it 2 days later, hit it, and we're continuing on. So look at those levels. If you're in a consolidation, wait for the next one above if you've got fair value gap sitting above you like that. Look for this coca or cocoa to get above this daily fair value gap here. We need to get above that, come back, find support. If we get some support at this, look for higher prices back into that range. If this doesn't, rolls over and continues down, look for further downside prices, running this whole pool of liquidity out underneath here. If we trade below this today, look for that to provide a level of support to continue back into the gap. This lean hogs is still rolling into the gap there. Otherwise, back here, we have E-mini S&P. You've got a short here. Body's traded, hasn't traded below this candle here yet, but we're trading back up. So if we trade back up into this, we've got this one for a long because we've taken lows. We've got this one here for a short, taking lows. So you're kind of stuck between which one are we going to go for here? What's your overall bias in your chart? But you've got a short and you got a long. And right now it's just keying off this breaker right here. Last down close candle. It takes out these old highs. I guess it's arguable. Order block. Either way, this is the one you're looking for that initiates this run. You want to get a body below here though. We'll see what how this acts for the next couple of days, keeping this candle in mind and these equal highs here. This one will decide the fate lower. This one will decide the fate higher. Dow Jones, same kind of thing. We have a breaker right here that takes out these highs. We're trading below it now. This body closes below here. Look at this, provide a level of support to continue on the downside. All these aren't days, this is the next few hours, but these are hourly charts. British pound, consolidation, gapped up above it, come back to the top of the consolidation, CAM model 1, continuation on the upside. That's a 1 minute chart. Let's look for a 1 hour chart, see what we got. Nice reversal here, right back into it, find support at it. So far you got more upside. I don't see anything, no immediate reversals going on. We have a fair value gap here. Run up inside here again. If we take that high out, if you're looking for any reversal to happen in the next few minutes or an hour or so, 10 o'clock, take out this high, run back into the range again. Otherwise, you're still bullish in pound. Here's our open. The Dow's on the way down. Oh man, like he's been yakking away a lot today. All right. Other than that, it's a looky-loo day today. We gotta wait for NASDAQ to get out of this mired down in the mud. Dow Jones is making some moves. Looking at this level right here on the 5-minute chart. All right, who's online today? Dozes first through the door. Russell, good morning. All in 20. Was looking forward to trade with you, but Wi-Fi is down due to the storm in Texas. Oh no, you guys get a storm down there. Sorry to hear about that. Heard Florida, there was a, Michael was posting a picture in Florida, some house that got picked up and slammed. Oh, here we go. I knew the damn thing was going there. I could not get in that. Where's oil going? Yeah, look at that. See oil take off this morning. I went to that long. Stop loss was too tight. Jeez, I would have been killing that right now. Got the right direction. Sometimes your stop loss is too tight. Equal highs are taken now. I'm looking at this candle right here. You can trade back into this candle or New York midnight open candle. And then go long. Look for 1 minute. Take this on the downside. We're going back down lower. So we have Dow going lower. E-mini S&P just sitting flat. NASDAQ ran out its highs, and now it's running for liquidity below the market. So those two are in sync. The S&P hasn't decided what it wants to do yet. Let's see where it's going on a 1 minute chart. It's still not doing anything yet. We've run that low. We've cleaned out the discount array. Running lower. There's the Judas. I love the news events. Beginning of the day. Let it unwind all its mess. Good morning, all. Seen videos. I keep getting all these little slides. Seen some videos over there. Wendy's. Sorry, I was late, family, but good morning. Morning, Tommy. Morning, Tommy. You even told me the time. Please hit the like button, says Tommy. Good morning, everyone. Do you trade funded accounts or just your own capital? Funded accounts. Why not use somebody else's money, right? I haven't tried that AMP. I think I might want to try that AMP. I've got a friend of mine who's tried AMP and he likes it. And Michael seems to be using it as well. So if he's trusting it, then mind you, he was having a little trouble with it this morning. So I'm not sure. Good morning, LMB. Fernando, good morning. Oh man, my legs were stiff this morning. I went for a massage the other day. I feel worse after my massage than my body feels beat down. She really got her elbow in my back. So we'll let the range kind of establish itself right now. took my trade in now. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I didn't have it in here. I was looking here, was I not? And it came back. Was it in here? A few more minutes and we have the get down to the 1 minute so I can see where my trade malfunctioned on me. I try to go along here. Wait for it to take that high again. Yeah, that would have legitimately got me anyway, even if I put my stop loss down here. It would have taken me. I would have had to stuck it way down the low here. That's fine. Right direction, a little too early. Lows taken. Your overall bias today. Yeah, I'd like to see gold get down into this order block. Now we're trading above it. If we close above that and trade back into this order block to go along, I'd like to see that as a continuation on the upside in gold. This is a nice little reversal. We've missed the opportunity. You can't get in on it here. So you have to look for this order block here. If we trade above it, the next one trades through it. If we close above this, look for this as your catalyst to go higher. Anywhere inside that range, which will bring you all the way back to the edge of this. So anywhere inside here, the optimum entry would be right there. But look for the mean threshold of that candle. That's what I'm looking for in gold. Dixie. Dixie, are you still looking for downside on Dixie? Rejection block. We're still inside this fair value gap here. So I'll be looking for the discount side of that again. Another run down into here and here. So unless we get above this candle here on a close, and use this candle as leverage to go higher into the range, I'm still bearish. want you right here. Keep your eye on that little area right there. When you're in a consolidation, your opinion will flip and flop back and forth. So you close below here on the 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart. Look for a continuation on the downside, and right now we're still supporting this reversal in dollar to go higher, but I feel like we're still going, you might just get some reaction in here. I want to see this. We have in other words, if we inside this range, this small range from this high here to this low, this is the discount, this is the premium, and there's another premium even above you here. So I'd like to see this premium get taken on the upside to continue higher, not just say, okay, I've got a discount one here, that means I'm going higher. It just means you're going higher inside this range for now. So if you pull from there to there, you'll find that that's above 50%. Watch. So looking for this range here. See, it's 70% perfect optimum trade entry reversal. So just because you got above here, you go, great, we body traded above it and drove all the way up into the premium portion, which is above. See this premium one here, right up inside it right away. Didn't even give you an opportunity to get in on it. Just ran straight through to it. Then it came down and said, I'm going to give you an opportunity right at the very bottom here. That's the one you want to get long on. That's the golden opportunity. So you get on that, and then you go all the way up at 50%. You take yourself 50% of your trade off because you're still working inside this range. 62% move to 50. So now you're in maximum profit. So you can get in inside this small little range. Pay yourself at 62%. Take 50% off there. And if it comes back literally in that same candle and takes you out, you're done. Comes back in here, you get another opportunity. The bodies are respecting this still to go long. You get to buffer this twice and go back up. Now you're about to hit that 50% range again. Right there, as soon as you hit 50%, you have the optimum entry again. Bang, now you move to break even or take 50% of your trade off there. And you're inside this range still. So you've banged off of it twice. So it's like traveling from here, from there. Well, you would have got 70%. So you would have caught this one all the way up to 62%. Oh no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have. You didn't notice it was a break in start or change in direction until we closed above it there. So you would have got it on once to here, twice to here, and now you're getting this scale out happening all over again. Now if you close above here, now I'd say if we're above 75% of that, I'd like to see it. If we do, I'd like to see a big bold candle get above there, come back, use this as leverage to go higher, back into this range here again. But if not, if it just keeps banging around inside here, you have an opportunity. Not that you would actually take this trade, but if you did, if you're smart, you can play it quickly. Again, don't try to trade inside the bigger range. Trade inside the smaller one and pay yourself real quick. There's a lot of fruit you're banging your head on to run through to try and grab what you think is juicier fruit up here. Sorry, that's all my fruit analogy for you. Abs, good morning, buddy. So again, you wouldn't be trading US dollar, but looking at this in here, looking for a comparable solution or problem inside the pound and euro. This is the one where you say, okay, it's going long. This is your ideal long right here. It wicks all the way through you. You go, ooh, that's not good. It opened, closed right here. And you go, oh, I'm wrong. So it starts to trade up to give you a break even, then trades back down. As soon as it comes back to your opening again, you should close out your trade because it doesn't give you a break even. So instead of it running your full stop loss out, Or if you just waited for the whole thing to finally close, your stop loss is here. You would have taken the loss from there, realizing that now we're going short. That was like, oh, we're going long. Nope, we're going short. So when you're in that lower discount array and you're still trading below the lower discount array, chances are you're going lower. It'd be no different than if you traded above a premium array, which you don't have here. But if you traded above the premium array, chances are you're still going higher. So we're through that, well through that. Now you're looking at this big fair value gap down here. This is good. This is what we're looking for December, for the last part of May. Last part of May. Let me refresh your memories. This is NQ seasonal tendency. Last part of May. You have a dip down. This is May. Run down into the last week, and then you run all the way back up into November. This is the dip down we're looking for right now, and then the run back up. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. And where are we coming back into? This fair value gap here. So we have a swing. Body breaks above it right there. You come back into it here to go long inside premium array. We have a discount array and a premium array. You run all the way up inside that premium array right there. And now we're running back down into the discount array again. So we're just hitting the edge of it here. And now we're looking for a nice little run on the liquidity below the market right here, and probably the mean threshold here. And then we want to see it start to climb out of here now. We want to see that start to run higher. So looking for a reversal anywhere inside this area on the 1 minute chart. Well, that was 1 hour. Let's look at the daily. Because this is a daily chart, is it not? Yeah, it's a daily chart. So we're looking for a rundown. I guess it's not going to work this year. I was thinking that that chart we were looking at was mimicking exactly what I was looking at, but it was on the 1 hour chart. This daily chart, we should be seeing a big dip down into here and then a run back up into June. And we're not seeing that. This is probably AI influence. We're still aiming for my upside objective that we called months ago. Keeping that in mind. Mean threshold. What's that? 18,762? 18,773? 18,770. That's the continuous though. $18,775. $18,775. That gets us into the consequent encroachment of that, does it not? Right at the bottom of the fair value gap. So looking for more downside, I think. We've run all the liquidity out here. That reversal there, we don't get to trade up into it. Body doesn't break below it, so you still don't get an opportunity, ideally, on the hourly to get inside that reversal there. This reversal here, body comes right up to it there and then slams right through you, takes your stop loss before finally going lower. But it comes all the way up into that premium array. Lobo, good morning. From Malta. Ooh, I love Malta. My parents used to go to Malta all the time. Not all the time. In England, Malta's a primo destination where a lot of Brits like to go. They were back in the day when I was there. We went to Mallorca when I was a kid. I think Mallorca, Spain is another common place the Brits like to go. Manny Freddy. Good morning, Manny Freddy. DeMilo or DeMilo, wherever the way you pronounce that. Good morning. Yeah, I just seen this here now. It's big breaker. Body trades below it here. You trade back up into it for a short. Michael probably caught that one short this morning. He was calling it short. See where we sit here in the next 6 minutes. Kuba from Poland. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Poland. How am I doing? A little stiff and sore this morning. Still trying to get some drywalling done. I just don't have it in my back to do it. So it's always one little piece at a time, 10 minutes at a time. We've got a long time. We got to the 10th before they start doing the floors. They rip the floors out. Now I've only got this small little section of drywall that's taken me. I'm on my 5th coat now of mud, just because I can't stand any little bows or wowies in there. So I end up mudding it and sanding it and mudding it and sanding it, because there was this bow in there and I have to flatten it out. So there's a lot of mud has to go in there. That side of the house is going to list to one side with all the weight of the mud that I've put on that wall. But it's smooth now. It's looking smoother. A couple more coats, maybe. A little fine air sanding. It just puts dust everywhere. There's dust everywhere in this house right now. But I got to get it done before the floors come in. Then we got the fireplace to do, and all the furniture's got to come in, and crazy. Yeah, if this is a reversal down in gold, you'd expect the dollar to go ever higher, right? Oh, we have traded above that spot now. Okay. Body traded above it here. We're talking about this a little while ago, that if we trade above, look at that little fair value gap there, we've traded above it, inside it, you're going long. You're through this here now. Body close right on it, came back inside it, going long. That should push gold down. Don't forget, you're just pushing up into a higher range now. 62%. You want to see this provide support now? Go higher. That should put downward pressure on gold. So if we do get a run back up into that fair value gap again, where is that sitting? Well, that's above us here. So yeah, you could see a run back up in gold. Or Dixie, back up inside this wick. Creating a wick here off here. If we trade below here, my eye goes from premium to discount again inside this small range here. So we're using this to leverage to go higher. So your pound and coming back to this fair value gap here. This looks good. Hourly. Right back off of midnight candle. You want to see, you see this one provides support. If we do trade through there, it's okay for it to come back into this one. It's a premium rate and discount array inside that range. So you want to see it get back into here, but not trade through it. See, there's 50% right there. Trade back to this, tap it, and then leave. It comes down into here, that's fine, into this order block or breaker. Last down close candle before running out these old highs. If it comes back into here, like right there. Now you want to see a solid reaction off of that. If we trade through this on the downside, you want to see it get back into that before you go lower. Ideally, if we have a big bold candle, get through here, come back inside that breaker to go short. Then you're going short on those ones. And we're going higher on Dixie. So we've had a nice reaction off of here, which we were calling for. Now you're looking for higher prices. Look for this liquidity up here, this gap up here, and obviously higher highs as we reach back into that daily fair value gap again. So that's the support for higher run inside that range. So gold, that'll put downward pressure on gold, right? So you want to see it close below this breaker. If it trades just inside that breaker, right to that level there, and reverses on you and starts coming back up again, you want confirmation. And just remember, you're between premium and discount. See how they overlap? This one here to go higher. So you could be coming back inside here to go higher. So you need to see this hold price to go higher. And you need this to break down below here to confirm lower. Not just there. it's just going to break down and come back into that range, then reverse on you again. So gold will either give you a short or a long here off of this. You want to see that, confirm that to go higher again. So ideally, I'd like to see that trade down to here, get confirmation by trading another hour above this, come back, find support at it one more time, and then going higher. This is just your candle of confirmation, unless you guys are jumping in on this at a lower time frame looking for something that confirms that reversal up there. And you've got something here, you've got something here, you've got one here, body trades below it, trades back up inside it, short. So you're still short on the 1 minute, looking for your 1 hour confirmation. So if you're in this on a short, make sure you keep an eye on that level we just talked about on the hourly. This is a key level for you, bears and bulls. So if you're bearish, pay yourself there or not. Your strategy is your strategy. Oh, we're starting to get a reversal there and going on in Q. Okay, so watch right there. You got a fill right here. So are we going long? Do we just retrace back into this to go long? Or are we blowing through here? Let's go back over to my same kind of thing here. We're allowed to come all the way down to that level, which is hitting it right now. Are we going to continue going lower? $10.02. Yeah, we have a reversal here on the 4 hour. We clear it out here with a body. We trade back into it here to go long inside a longer range. Old highs, rejection block or rejection blocks up here. Your breaker. Order block, mean threshold. So we're trading through this now. That means that Dixie must be pushing higher. We're looking for up here, confirming this is the area we're looking for right now. Then I want to see if we can get through this on the upside. So that means more pressure on the downside on the gold. So you're breaking this on the downside. We got another hour. We have an hour to find out what that's going to look like. inside here and inside here. Here's the fill of that. Did anybody catch reversal on gold? Asia low for GBP yesterday. I made $1,100 on a small drop in gold. Nice. Well done. Did it hit your setup just exactly where you wanted it, Thomas? So we have a body break above right here. Yes, it's inside. It's too premium for me to play with. I want a much cleaner setup. So I'm going to wait for I'm going to wait for something more. This is too choppy for me to look at a nice little breakout. There's a little pop above right there. Didn't even open on it. Just kept going. So then you look for the next one. Body breaks above it right there. You go, okay, now if it trades back inside here, you can get long. But inside that range, it's too premium for me. Yes, there's a ton of liquidity still sitting up here, which would be your upside objective. But ideally, I'd like to see there's your 10 o'clock silver bullet. If you're bullish, this is the reversal you're looking for. So your silver bullet would come in here. If not, I'm going to wait till we get above that candle. If we get a nice body above that candle, trade back into it, aim for those old highs. Excellent. Excellent, Tommy. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Bitcoin is giving you something here. Reversal here. Blew right through this one here. So you'd expect to see a return to this. If it doesn't, look for this one here. Body breaks through it here. Comes back, finds it here. So you're looking for further upside. But see how we're in such a premium here? Unless that's got intentions of really pushing higher inside this overall larger range. You're inside this smaller one here and you're already at a premium. So I'm looking for more upside off that order block there. Your stop loss, I'd suck that stop loss right up to break even. Just to make sure you don't take a hit on it on the way down. If that reverses on you, comes back down. If it continues going up, hold your stop loss at break even or just slightly pay for your cost of your trade and then let that run. So we'll just put a little magic magic line on there just to say that's where we saw it coming. Pay yourself at that high. So watch all, see all these are, it's been rebalanced quite nicely here. See how that little fair value gap there came down, filled it, bodies respect it. You tapped on the bottom of that breaker again. Now you want to see it climb up through this, close above that, find some support at it, continue pushing into this range here. Ideally, you want to see it get above this candle here. And if you did not pay yourself at that level I told you about, you're going to start to see your trade erode if we start getting above here. If not, you're still good. Right now, I'm slightly bullish based on this inversion here. Or this fair value gap, sorry. It's reclaimed. So it's a fair value gap. So slightly bullish inside this range for a premium. If we trade below it again on a close, then you go back to bearish again. Oil traded below, traded above, traded below, give you an opportunity to get out. Get back in sync with the market again to go short inside a range. Premium discount down here. Inside here, discount. Dixie's run those highs now. Back to that daily fair value gap we talked about, which is right there. It's just coming into it now. It's nice when you can see the change in direction right there. Aiming for here, went all the way through that, nice and gapped up above. So we have a return back into this candle's low, which is 58. It's up here somewhere. That puts downward pressure on all those other ones. Hit that fair value gap above you. Discount, premium, just hit the edge of it. I like to see us, now that we never got an opportunity to really jump in on these, for it to run all the way back down into here, for us to catch along. And again, it's going to be paper. It's too choppy for me. So, morning, Derek. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you had a good weekend. Did you get some good golfing going in? Look for this here. So here's your 10, 15. So 16, 17, reversal into here. Discount array. I'd like to see it come right back into here. Catch this. And then see a reaction off of that. And then ideally, I'd like to see us get above here again to find leverage to go higher. I don't want to see it just trade through this and then take the lows. I just want to see it come back inside. Anywhere inside here, 50% of that whole range. 50% puts you right on the money for a full fill of this fair value gap here. We've taken these lows. Watch here. Morning, Benjamin. Oh, AC installation, hey? You need that AC for the summer. I hear you, man. My mic volume is really low again? It's gonna be low. I jacked this sucker right up here. My mic level is low. All right. That's going to jack it up even more. I know that's way up there. There's no way you can't tell me that volume is not, I could still go up higher on my master volume, but I'm in the red already, so I know that volume's good. How do you guys feel about the volume? Is it all right? Yeah, I was probably far when I turn my head that way and I read. I've got screens around me here, so I have to keep turning that way to look at my what you guys are saying, because these screens I got in front of me don't have what you guys are talking about on it. So now I've got a body above here. Look for this candle here. You want to see this get some leverage here now. Start really, really start climbing here. Find some support in here. Smack right off of it. Now, we've taken this high out here. Look for this. I like to usually see these fair value gaps above price with the wick, and then you catch them on the way down. But if we trade below here on a close, then we're looking for another run back into this range here. This was just a run on the liquidity above the market here. If not, that's a nice little level of support. That'd be nice to see that stay open and push away. And we're right in the middle of my cluster of dots. Where are we sitting at 2021? So the next one should be a swing point, high or low. Watch where this closes now. There's your swing point low. many seconds? We got 10 seconds left. We've closed below it. So we're taking another little run back into here. So just close below that fair value gap there. And then this one here. So here's your little indication that, oh, we're probably going to go lower. We've traded below this to go higher, right? So we're going lower. Took the lows. Then you want to see this trade below that for the reversal to go continue coming down into the range. So you want to see this hold price to go shorter. Don't charge for extra decibels. $10.17 you said, hey, at 15-minute. We have a body trade below here, yeah, right here. You trade back up inside that at the 45. It came rolled right up in there and just took those highs out. On a 15-minute, this is a really nice reversal here on a 15-minute. Taking these lows out. Now you want to see that take out that high on a 15-minute. Come back in, find some support at it. Especially in the midst of these candles here. If we get a body above that, find some support right on the bottom of the fair value gap and on inside this order block to run higher inside the premium array. So discount premium. You'd be actually inside that premium already. But you want to trade back up into here and here. You want to see it break that high though. Unfortunately, your stop has to go way down here because we can get a retracement all the way back to the bottom of that. And if you trade through that, then you're running for further lows. Yeah, not a fun. You can get your entries, but I tell you, you're really sacrificing a lot of distance in order to catch them. You're not catching these really quick, easy, short little pops into reversal, change direction, and then catch that on a quick run. 5-minute. Here's your 5-minute. Body breaks above, come back inside. Hit your support level right here. Fair value gap. You're looking for further upside. A 5-minute chart looks good. Body breaks above. You don't get a chance to come back into it at all on that one, but you do on this one. So you're looking for continuation on the upside. On the 5-minute, that's a full fill of that one. That's ideally what you want to see, is this fair value gap stay open as a breakaway gap for this to continue higher. You threw this on the upside, downside, upside, find support, continue pushing higher. I want to see it get through these candles here. Come back, find support at that to start running higher. You want to see it kick off of here now. Looking for further upside there. What's our gold doing? Gold's giving you your reversal off the area we talked about on the hourly. See how that reaction off of there? So this was the long, or this was the short, and we have not traded below that yet. And we've got another half hour to go. We've had a nice reaction off this, the bottom of the breaker, back into that level. So going higher. So far out of the leaning towards one side or another, 50-50, 50 for a long, 50 for a short. You've got more support going long than you do going short. We've got a body running above this level already. You've come back, hit it, and you get a nice wick off of it, versus we haven't got a body traded below here, and we haven't got a wick that comes back and finds support at it. So overall, bullish. So you want to see this candle close above, and it did right there. Come back inside right here, and it's found some support right here off that low of the fair value gap here. See that stay open, continue pushing higher. Or we're looking at 28, 27, 28, 30, 32. All that may bring us back into the consolidation for a CAM Model 1. You may look at that whole consolidation from here. Body trades above, CAM Model 1 for a continuation. CAM Model 2 will bring you back into here. See where we got in there for our long off of here. Premium array in Bitcoin. Above 50% of that whole range. $70, $75. So if we traded off of here, you get to 50%, pull yourself to break even. 62, move to 50, it moved up to 70, moved to 60, went up to 75, moved to 70, came back, tagged you, and took you out. You captured all the run, all the way up to the top, and then the reversal. And there's the reversal right there. Body trades below it, you trade back up inside it, and you're short. So this was an ideal scenario for a larger range, 50, and you literally caught it at perfection in your high, paying yourself out at those levels that we talk about. Using that fib tool, I tell you, is an awesome way to protect your money early and ride it up if you're not sure about what array to reach for. Their fib tool is a great way to kind of manage an optimal trade entry, and then the reversal if you're, if you're looking for a reversal into this, like an optimum trade entry for a continuation on the downside, like you couldn't ask for a better place to scale out there. So it's a way of using your fib tool to scale you out and then wait for a reversal. So if you do see a reversal like this, it's like too easy. Grab it for a short, and then you look for that range inside here. You're back to equilibrium again. So if you see this close above here, that short you had in there, you take that off. Yeah, there's no swing point anywhere along. Oh, there is one right there. No, you're already through that. So you have to do the whole range. So if we come all the way back up, now we've closed above here, you close that short off. So if you were short here, you just pay yourself right there. It's a very small range. You didn't get to 50% of that range on the downside. but you paid yourself on the way up. You paid yourself a little bit on the way down. Now that it's closed above this, if you trade back into it, look for a continuation. Look for the next price leg up even higher now. Keep your eyes on those levels. See how it's just come right back into it now? We haven't really taken out a real low though. You use this to usually take your, like when you've got a significant low taken out, we can use these. There's no significant low taken out here. You're just coming back into a range. So this may be just a small retracement back to an old high, just to continue going higher. So look for all here. If you trade below here, then you're bearish again into this range here. Choppy, but you're still climbing higher. You're still finding support at these levels. Through here, you're back and forth between these two now. That's our little Dixie Doodle. It hit our level that we're looking for. Right back up into the fair value gap. Now it's kicking back off of there again. So you want to see this break the downside right here. So it hit the level we were looking for, which you reversed back to here. So you got the confirmation back to that level. Now, if we get a break below here, you want to see a continuation down into that range again now. Want to break below that, find some support at this. That'll give you your idea for your pound and euro to go further to the upside now. We came back into the mean threshold, that fair value gap. Body is still holding price in euro above that one there. So if we hold this fair value gap, holds price, which it is doing right now. Remember I was telling you about premium arrays and discount arrays in terms of like array to like array. We don't want to see this like array get revisited. So we want to see above here. If we close below that, come back up inside this, then we're looking for another run back down into this level here. So we'll see how this holds price against the Dixie as it starts to come down. So far, so good. We should start seeing some upside movement on this now. And pound. Well, this is 4 hour. Let me get into let's compare like to like here. In the discount section, we want to stay above here. So now that we've swept these lows on the hourly, you want to see this here get taken to the upside, and then find some support off of this order block here to go higher. On the 1 minute chart, fair value gap, a little one here, body breaks above it right here. See that little fair value gap down here? Let me show you on the big one here. See right there, that little fella? We traded up through it and through the order block that initiates the run. Then we come back inside the order block, continue on the upside, fair value gap. If you're not happy with that, you say, yeah, I don't trust any of those, Darren. Thank you very much. I'll wait for this one. Okay, body trades above it right here. You come all the way back inside it right there for a perfect entry for a long. Inside that range, fair value gap. It's a premium now. You traded through it. You come back inside it and you go, okay, now I'm trading below it. So now I'm going back into this range. So now you come back up, find some support, or get your opportunity to get off of that trade. So if you're long, you get to get out of there. You're going back into the range here, mean threshold. If that one gives way, then we're looking for these discount arrays again to get revisited. Right now, I'm bearish overall in here, or inside the small range. I'm bearish until we get above here. What's going on in the pound? I remember when I started out, I was loyal because I'm English. I was very loyal to the British pound back in 2017, 2016. Man, did I ever get my ass handed to me. I had no idea what I was doing. So we trade below here. Look for lower prices. Does this mean the American dollar's starting to make his little run back up? Okay. Look for a run back up into here. Find some support. Roll over. Come back down. And otherwise it trades through here. Find support. It's one of those ones where you go bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So you want to make sure you're closing above this or closing below this to continue down in the range, or look for the mean threshold of your candle here. Welcome to the day after a holiday. Wow, look at that. Rebalance, immediate rebalance, come back up inside it, body trades below it here. You can look for your immediate rebalances on the hourly. What does 10 o'clock look like? Reversal here. Body trades below it, trades back into it here. That was a nice reversal there at 949, 950. when the macro begins. And 42, so we're coming into a new macro now. Jumping around. I want to find you guys something to trade here, or see if we can find something that's clean, but it's not. Nothing super clean here. 18,833. That's where you want to see it go. What's oil end up doing? Man, oil's sloppy too. Sloppy oil. Yes. Sorry, just dropped you guys on the ground. I probably hurt your ears. Apologize. Look for support off of here now. Body broke above the high. Now we're in this premium range here now, with a premium array that's getting taken out to the upside. So now I want to see some support in here and continue pushing higher. There's a tap on it there. So that's a nice little word. Now I want to see that just start really gunning it higher. Waffling around in here. I don't want to see that trade back through this again. Now I want to see this just continue climbing higher, eat through this candle. Justin, good morning. Nice little reaction off that high. Quit mucking around here. Let's go. We need that little motivation maybe. right into the body that's so far. There's nothing else above me other than this rebalance here. Start getting a body up here. We got the New York Open midnight candle here. Here's the new macro. Off this breaker here. This could be a support level. I want to see this get through this and start pushing higher. If you did get in here right off the top of that breaker here, make sure you got yourself well protected. If this breaker holds and that slams back against you, you want to be protected here. You're in a premium portion of this huge range here. $11 a.m. short on NQ, yeah. I would like to have seen it get above these highs first for 11 o'clock. We've got 10 more minutes. If we can get above here, I do like the idea of that 10 o'clock, and we look for a reversal. I'd love to see a pullback into this whole range here by 50%. 50% will put us right back into this fair value gap in the middle here. Well, this is where we want our carrot to go next. Looking for that liquidity above the market again. Interesting how that New York Open midnight candle lines up with the mean threshold of that large up close candle here, the breaker. I know Michael likes to use all three of them. I do like to use the last one as the line in the sand type of thing. And that tends to line up just perfectly with that level. And where does it line up for that one? Same place. Right on the same level right there. That's the mean threshold. Getting a lot of tapping off of that higher time frame fair value gap. Like right there. There's my what's that now? 30.52. $55, $58. Looking for, still looking more upside. Talk about floppy price action. It's making its way there, but it certainly is dragging its heels. What do we got for news this week? Okay, nothing today. Tomorrow, we just got Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10 o'clock. And it looks like Thursday's the big day. I think Derek needs are you guys trying to DM Derek by any chance? Derek, I don't know if you can DM them or not. Let me know. If you can't, then I'll promote you to an administrator, and you should be able to DM from here, from the trading or from the Telegram site. Finally getting our upward push that we're looking for. 58 candles next. This is our, and then we get double zero on 2. Got 2 minutes for a quick run up there now. Let's just tap the candle so we want to see this run up a little higher. That might be the 58 double zero, and then the 2 to 7 might push us over at the top. Yeah, it's 58. So I like to see 59 continuation. If not, you might have a, we have not taken out a significant high. So looking at this, I'm not overly keen on that being a swing point. So we have taken all these highs here. I'd like to see the high get taken first, and then the 11 o'clock reversal back into 50% of that range again. It's 11 o'clock. Where's Michael on this World Cup? I thought he'd be up more than 4%. I think the 5th place guy says he's in 4.1%. I don't even know if I get the right results here. When is this from? May 24th, last Friday. Keep around that level right there. I don't want this to be the level. I'll be right back. Just gonna go to the bathroom. Perfectly below, opened it right on it, popped into it, continuation here. Now that is not what I'm looking for. Back to the breaker. That right there on the close. Now you just want this to be like a little Judas swing to run through here. Close above this high here. Hey, Lauriston, good morning. How's things down there in Trinidad, Tobago? Oh, okay. I can see. I can give you a min level here, Derek. Stand by. See if this helps you. Okay, I'm gonna give you all these. Okay, Derek, you've been promoted to administrator. You should be able to DM people as well. Just click on their name on the side there, and you should be able to message them now. And they can't message you until you message them first. I think that's how it works. Like, I think you got to go into here like this. You got to click like Russell, and then send a message right here. Well, this is just chopping things up here. It does. You get increase. You get as much demo dollars as you like, my friend. I've got a whole couple of $100,000 in demo dollars. You just feast. You take the wife out. You got your own expense account. When you get promoted to administrator, you get all the demo dollars, cash spending account, anything you need, bro. Station one. There's not much room between this one and this one, though. It's right there. We still got upside. Oh yeah, Lauriston's a firefighter. He's our hero down in Trinidad and Tobago. He can move a market just by washing dishes. The man's got that kind of power. Lauriston's one of my first original guys that came on. It must have been September, October, somewhere around there last year. I was looking at, I was going back through my videos the other day, and the first guy I had on was a guy named Preston. He's the son of one of my friends that lives in Calgary here. He is one of the first guys to do some typing on the side. And then Kevin was first guy to be carrying on a long conversation with me ages ago. And then Derek got in there and Lauriston popped in. They've been some of my loyal followers for a long time now, so appreciate that so much. I really do. Remember when Kirk used to be here? Kirk used to be so crazy about this stuff. He loved it. And then all of a sudden, he just stopped. Like he's like, I'm never going to miss this. I'm never going to stop coming. This is awesome. And then I've got this terrible feeling that something's happened because he was so excited about being here and suddenly stopped. I sent him messages wishing him well, hoping everything was okay, and nothing. Same with Terry Sullivan. Terry Sullivan was with us for a while. Really enjoyed having Terry around, and sent him messages as well. Haven't heard any more from him, so I'm hoping he's doing okay. So now we're above this level. See right there? We just tapped it. Now you're looking for a further upside, and you're in between here and here now, between that Fair Valley Gap and this little guy right here that we just finally broke right there. So there's your premium array and discount array. You're stuck between the two. All right, still climbing up inside this premium portion. This is that running back and forth between the two. You want to see this stay open, give you a little gap, start moving higher. If it doesn't, comes back and fills it again. That would be your silver bullet for 11 o'clock to go higher. There's the full fill. Then you want to see it kick off of here and start pushing up higher. That's the silver bullet there. You want to see that starting to really react off here now, not just keep coming back and revisiting it. Not a good sign if it trades below there on a close. You want to see it get above here. Again, you're in this consolidation of, are we going lower? Are we going higher? Trying to find your entry. There's still nothing here. It's just a consolidated mess. If your stop is down here, your body's traded above this again. Look for this to provide a level of support. Hopefully get up on top of that and start climbing higher again. Otherwise, we're back into this range here between here and here. There's lots of liquidity sitting down here, which would be a nice target if we could get above there and run back into there. So now if we're waffling around here till lunchtime, and then lunchtime takes the highs and then finally pulls back into the range again, look for 12 o'clock to take out the high there. Then in the next 40 minutes, if we end up waffling around in here back and forth, just extending this range higher, a little higher, then back down into the range, and then waffling around some more until we finally at lunchtime take this high out. There's a ton of liquidity sitting up here. Fair value gap sitting above you. Look how we're just banging off that hourly one. Have a great rest of your day, Tommy. Take care, buddy. You're not missing anything today. It's a bit of a chop festival this morning. Like I say, you are getting your runs, but they are kind of coming at you choppy. If I have a lot of patience to be working these levels right now. Going this one long. So I got this high. I just closed that one out. right at the rejection block. From this reversal, I took it long off of here again, just for that high. Hardly worth it. Yourself at rejection blocks. Back inside here now, we've got this premium range that we've traded through. We come back, I expect to see some support at this to continue pushing higher. Again, if we trade through that, then you're into that discount range again, which is this guy here. Ideally, you wouldn't even want to see that get hit again. Find support at this, keep pushing higher. I think we're hitting a sticking point there, Derek. We're hitting a sticking point. We've got 809 people. Hit that sticking point between, I think we're going to hit 1,000, I think, before they start to, the algo kicks in again and starts to push the show out there so that other people can kind of tune in and see. All the time the markets are not doing anything great. We can't really impress anybody with any new stuff. All the time we've got this kind of malarkey going on here. Okay, so that was the upside objective. What did I have that marked off for? Oh yeah, we were looking for up here, weren't we? If we traded above there. Immediately went below, came back up into the order block, traded low, through this one, body trade above it, you didn't get a chance to get in on it. All up inside here again. Wick did the damage into the premium array. Reversal here. You don't get to get in on it. All the way back down to the discount array, all the way to the bottom of it. Look at that, nice. Reverse. Back up into that premium array one more time. Down to the discount. Now you finally get above here. Body here, you're into it here, you're going long here, and you're aiming for up here. See how it's compressing? You expect to see one of these trend lines to get broken, these reverse trend lines. I'd like to see that get broken to the upside. I'll put this right here. This one here, you didn't want to see get below that. The trade's below that, looking for these lows back into this level down here. Gold, what's gold up to? Gold finally got to push higher. Sloppy though, holy smokes. Premium array. You never really got a chance to get in on this one. You never got a chance to get in on that one. Even above, you didn't get a chance to get in on it. So if we break this low here, we come back into this range. Look here. And then if we clear this out, that's where you're aiming for, back in this consolidation reversal that we never got a chance to gain entry on. Oil just hit this reversal here. Oil came right back up into that rejection block. We have a reversal. Tap, tap. We threw this one. Nasdaq went higher, finally hit that, took out the high we're looking for. That's the 30.32. That's the high at 32. So I'm looking for this to start driving back down now. Now we've taken that high with a quick wick. Big bold run through here. $10.35, you entered in on a long. Yes. Hello. Nope. He's on. I'm listening to him on the phone. He's talking Russian to somebody in the background, waiting for me to answer the phone. And then he chimes in with his accent or his English quickly. I can hear people talking in the background. That's when you know it's those damn telemarketers or those rip-off artists that are out to screw you over. As soon as you hear all that chatting in the background, there, those call centers. So watch right here. I want to see a big body get through here now. It's a short from there. I'll run it back too fast. First import off of here. I'm on the wrong side of that again. I'm on the wrong side of that again. I'm gonna wait. At least get me to break even there. We've got to see we're above here again. So chances are we're going to go. We've got to get below here. We're still below here and above here. We're going to get below here again. Still short. Still short if we can get below here. Otherwise, we're in between here and here right now. That's what you want to see, is just start running below here. Get some motivation here. Let's go dig deeper into this range here. Right here. Just these little tiny inversions. See where they close. Can't take the cold. You should fight fires up here, Lauriston, in the cold, in the freezing, when it's like 30 below and you're fighting fires. Man, when your tank is frozen to your back and people are beating on it with a rubber mallet trying to get it off your back. And then they put another one in and you're just this giant icicle because you're spraying water and the whole house when you're done is just streaks of ice, the smoldering ice. It's black with all these icicles hanging off of it because it freezes so quickly. And you got to keep water flowing through your pump. Otherwise, if you even just let it sit for a little while, the whole line freezes up. And then you got this big block of ice sitting on the road. I've had my truck frozen to the ground, like a full fire truck because of all the water leaking out of it. Freezes to the ground. And then you got to get shovel, you got to rock it back and forth, try to get it to break the ice and then, get out of the puddle you're now frozen into because you've been there overnight. Yeah, you're lucky you're fighting fires in the heat, my friend. It's nice to go, you tend to want to go in the house fire and you want to just kind of dampen it down a little bit. Just kind of keep yourself warm because it's so freezing cold out there. Yeah, we got some really cool pictures of house fires we put out in the middle of 30 below weather. Hello, Victor. We're above here now. Talk about just keep banging around inside a range here. Right off that New York midnight candle. Nickel and diamond my way up that one account. Nickel and dime. Nice. You can see how these key levels are just, they're not giving us anything. We got over here. Dow Jones. Dixie's finally given up the ghost. We wanted it to reverse there. It's reversing. Traded below, traded above, traded below. Trade back to the order block that initiates the run. Nice. Body trades below it, comes back to it, gets short. Looking for a range. Continuation, so this should be all giving you your upside for your foreign currencies. Australian dollar. In oil. I was expecting upside with oil this week, but I was expecting bullishness. But holy smokes, has that ever pushed through? Way past where I was expecting. So we got this run on liquidity above us here. Now that we've taken out all this liquidity below us, we might be running for the liquidity above before we come back down and take this low. And that may be it. We've run all that liquidity out now. I still want to see us come down on that. Gold. Order block. Traded above it, come back inside it. Looking for higher arrays. Bitcoin. Bitcoin came right into that little range we were looking for. Tippy tap all the way up. That was nice. So we're looking for the reverse into here. You got it. Down into here. Got it. Tap off of it. Find support off of it. And running all the way higher. So we got both of those. Looking for higher prices. That would have been a nice little run. Catching that up. Meanwhile, back in the mud. Okay, Abs, I don't blame you, man. See you later. Take care. Have a good day. Don't worry, buddy. There wasn't much of a show today. It was just a lot of, as you can see, a lot of moments where we're just kind of stuck in between fair value gaps. So you didn't miss much. Not a super high attractive show to anybody who's watching this new for sure today. But hey, there's tomorrow. Go have a rest, enjoy your day, and get some things done. I gotta get out there and start working on some drywall again this morning, and I will see you tomorrow. I got another couple of minutes in here before lunch. See what happens. A little carrot to the sidelines now because I don't know where we're going to go. Oh, my coffee's kind of getting working right through me here. Is there any particular market you guys want me to look at? Because this one is just dragging its heels. So we've closed below here. Look at that. So we're looking for lower prices. And it's just one consolidation, right? From here and here, you're inside this one with this. Body trades below it. Open up literally right on it to go low. And where are you heading for? Inside here. You finally drop below that. Come back, tap it. Look for lower prices. So these are still acting the way we want them to inside the fair value gap. And then you say, okay, now what? It's got to break through here, one side or another. So it finally bopped through there, tapped it. Now you're looking for the lows to get taken here. We'll go through each one of these things one more time, and then I'm going to split for the day. Looking for more downside on dollar to run back into this range here again and continue its overall run back down below these lows. So I would expect to see more upturns on the British pound and the euro. So euro, you got more upside on euro. On the hourly, what do we got here on the 5-minute? Equal high sitting right here. Aim for this today, and then look for that fair value gap above you on the 5-minute. There's the premium array reversal right there. Body traded below it. Got into it here for a short. So look for this guy here on the upside today. Pound. Let's look at the pound. 5-minute chart. Get that out of there. Look for that reversal here to break for the upside. We've taken that low. So look for this to break to the upside. Find some support at this. If not, look for this candle here to find support to run to the highs. And back into the premium portion of that range. So that's where you're kind of looking for here. Look for that one. And look for a higher price there. If this holds, like I did right there, and we break below here on a close now, then you're looking for rejection block, obviously the equal lows, and then digging back down into this range here. You're kind of in the middle of that whole range. So you're looking for this to go higher. So you want to support price going higher. And there's the fair value gap there. Taking out these highs. You want to see this one here. Body trades above it right here. So when this one closes, ideally you want to see it close above here. That way you got double confirmation that we're going a little higher. And then, so you get your upside objective on that. And now we've got micro USD. Body trades above it here. You come back to there. Looking for higher prices. Still looking for higher prices on this, but the Dow is going down. E-mini S&P is going up. And this is going sideways. They're all diverged. Lower highs. Well, let's put this on an hourly here. Higher highs. Hourly. See, we've got a higher high on NASDAQ, lower high, and obviously lower high. So the divergence is with the NASDAQ. It's making higher highs, and the E-mini S&P and the Dow are making lower highs. With that, I'm going to cut out of here, I think. We're going to wait for some... I do like the idea of this providing for a lower. So if this NASDAQ now gets in line with the Dow and the S&P, I'd like to see this roll over here now and start coming back down, taking out these lows, equal lows, and this fair value gap fill. So you're looking for a clean reversal here. And I don't see a clean reversal yet. I see something nice and clean here for a short. It's around those lows, then that's where I'd be headed for. But until then, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks very much for tuning in. Sorry I couldn't give you much action here this morning. It's still nice to kind of stay inside price action, see if you can stay in it. See where it's changing directions, but really it's hovering a lot, doing lots of consolidating over areas that either go for you or against you. It's been running both sides of those fair value gaps in the premium and discount. So you really got to keep your eye on the premium portion and the discount portion of these fair value gaps to find out which one of them is giving you support or resistance. So yeah, sorry about that. Couldn't give you much action today, but again, that's the way the markets crumble. I think I took a loss on some demos, but made a couple of bucks on some other accounts. So either way, it's kind of a wash today. I will see you guys tomorrow. So take care, be safe, keep your powder dry, wait for something clean to set yourself up. Don't try to jump into a market like this when it's sloppy. Wait for it to come to you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.